me who say gold boss CEO ene owa ben mu yi o kan bibi fa no ho ana opentem abe defend na me pese o ti ase ese gold no oto no galamsey gold na adwuma no oye the enabler no ne boss ye enabler oye the enforcer of galamsey ona ama galamsey atinkense opa ene se galamsey sizia because he didn't say Bank of Ghana eto gold a free gold fields ni all the big mines on auto gold free on publish companies now small scale miners now or see auto gold free on ama galamsey and videos be wo ha emrantie ne kase omo no auto and in fact o sense see omo because rate or them omo no ye ton 12 cedis 12,000 or no do more 8,400 the issues wo on eye na galamsey hun sensem president yinani eya galamsey nsem bape no makai wuntumi and I don't know say mining na wuntumi years ago enene na happy in no mentiasige the rate at which the galamsey corner abeye the new job for majority of NDC people omu hia paper eno anso matiesim no mu ye lawlessness and minister for lands and resources
Kofi Amamboa
yes already the feature kra on the otim the obesun ye no otim onko kanientia he needs $10 billion to solve galamsey.
Kenya galamsey no.
Yes. No. Say Kendi.
You go for 10 billion man now galamsey solve.
No, what the manner the galamsey will be worse. Yes say your bande your friends saying excavators. Ba hope amonya mo checks. Excavators kura aba krom ha this week kura anya excavators ketwa. And this excavators na yesi yi akogu ba bi na egu han ho. John Dramani Mahama wo opposition anya say na okan yo. But ade aye mesiri kura ne say sani ano mo kasa nanado aban ho ne sani mo kasa fa no ho e wo galamsey hu. Obo Mahama din wo galamsey hu pe na mo koko apai. Onya kasa the enabler of galamsey is around pe na mo koko apai. Enne galamsey ase nsuo central region omu ni nsuo omu no pipe nsuo di abom. Se doma hin ni krom ni mfichire galamsey atiegu kroa sami jensi free mu no se galamsey no abeye exhibition center ho he's refusing to agree and we also refusing to let go ye be ma na tiase se galamsey no mu nim hu bi e no mo na ama na ati nsem omo kan galamsey nsensem hu nyina Obin any
Tony Obin
yes and back no omu communication boa yes
Gokubo
and you na nam galamsey for na ka chese mote se ye wini pe muntinsi mu no and ankofo na tiesi mu house say
mo ye djuma
say omo bedan the enforcers wo ye NDC ni na ni job na want to me anye galamsey o mebu sa na o mpa adwuma baby edu no na emmoa o man no emmoa o kwan bia so wo hwe baby ani esi ensuo na asa edu ani ye disikan si na na domini aye twa ne 8 years no na within 9 months baby a NDC fie de ne do no ma yade ese e pre omo di mpuntu aba papa e wo kru ni sei mu
galamsey and small illegal small scale mining there. In fact, you see Sakura or boy say you school St. Joseph's no.
St. Joseph's na ko.
I'm called St. Joseph's.
Okay.
Na onam baby na galamsey nye nsema otea na enye nwanwa. Na akoswa kodum pempenso a baby akodu no afedie ye no nsuom
sa
na me ne ha me na me fi say was say nyina e worried ne ye no nsuo mu no so ene de tete no say na isusu akra na wonte sample so no omo sansuo wo pan mu ono ma bo omo ade na omo sesa ade
yeah
but baby akodu no ehu nti abaye national issue in fact President Mahama Kwade or say national disaster was so ye nyina yehwe na yeboa say ebejai na because asusun so no enya de papa
yezu
so na ne tene say Galamsey no an illegal small scale illegal mining no enye NPP na de buy it is not NPP's problem na make no in fact akoswa ma the last NDC administration NPP buy no NDC at a task force and the minister Mahama Yariga no nyina no mo ka ho I do baby no they were fed up with the fight na ebeye big an issue edu baby no na Mahama Yariga crossing ke nyai in 2014 2015 na ma manfo ntu na mom yempeye kwan ya be fa so a ye no mo beka na ya manage omo ntu hwe sabre na owura Yariga ne joy ekasai e mo kire se baby bia gold e wo form no amafo betu no no going round ne President Mahama asset task force that time a omo ko di akire ko hwe ya no omo hu se enya de a omo betumatu small scale mining ase nanso the last 8 years the NDC epeja sa Galamsey politics yimu ekonkurase ne mining area edit mining areas no dey call year campaign say NDC for the omoba de a ombeja omama ya omo adwuma na emom ekuna na NPP ekono de enye kon papa na emom na NDP for bebere kura mpo ehihase a na omo so eye bi e na omo be chichichi oma na omo ye mining in fact President Mahama kura de say campaigns no e wo Flagstaff House incident na wo say omo gu asewa omo ye Galamsey kakra pesi kakra de wo say ye che omo edu omo kotum na omo ya che omo kura kotum kura de obakra obeja omo ni akohwehwe campaigns ni mom ni akoche omo
say campaigns in zone nam ho ya semu
pacho mba o match campaign ba kumpo
sa am chiri kura ni na nam ho
so the NDC even though Galamsey nya de papa I was say nyina ye boa because we omo mu chechiri no ska mo say agbabi eska obi ani bre ho
ewudi okra aka ho
ntokwa yes and I'm saying say who person will fight such a problem no anya nipa ni nyina supporter edin in fact during Amewu's time President Nanado time no the small scale miners were on board to help fight Galamsey. They brought them on board. So now me no more ya say President Mahama buy in change Galamsey nya dey betwa na nya because President Akufo-Addo buy no within the first 4-5 months unu say my jai small scale mining
my jai
for more than 2 years but 18 months am ensure anything o se sam ranimu ama those days near chill krampa na say a punishment nesa ama emu abaye din say ye chill pa yes we put them as more than maybe 25 years sa and tracking devices or much say galam excavators say be register near nyina nyoma President Akufo-Addo na oye but in any case mehu minister no Kofi Boa ni statement about omba no maya about illegal small scale mining lands ni no manoma or mu series ya omo ye no there's nothing new in terms of omo activity no mo how problem say omo hwe asolve problem no because entichire ya ye kwachichi omo site ya na President Mahama say nyansanim at the time President Mahama say nyansanim so obekọ Galamsey side akwachichi
omo because enye omo
mpacho President Mahama bai
ano so mo
on chichi omo a
no dey send home na
nti saa de na oye no sebi o nyansa wom President Mahama oni ye be kasa say ukọ galamsey site akọchi galamsey ya nyansa nim I say stop chasing illegal miners with soldiers Mahama President Mahama okọ north okọ cancer asem mami ko to say it is true that if we don't do something about it will destroy the environment too, but we need to apply wisdom President Mahama in the west because we have chased young people involved in illegal small scale mining with soldiers in the past in the country, but it didn't work. So why send soldiers after young people? That is not the way to go. What the President Mahama or say who they are soldier for koche galamsey for bush ene galamsey for omo say yinsuo ne ye asase ne acquire nyansan na ono no breast no ye bi amfam hwe ama enti President Kufuor enyai saa de na oye no and of course somebody who have been president before our opposition there or customer obedun say
mood
ene Nankupon Adom or for whatever reasons he's president again is he not chasing illegal small scale miners with soldiers
the same thing ekoso
enti na sa asem na okaka kire President Mahama Akufo-Addo edi ko ka se oba ono de obejai o ma ya chi wo no but o se oba obejai obe wa ya chi wo galamsey ya obejai o
na koye odwuma
na enye wo mfom so hemu mo se yekoche galamsey fo omote Flagstaff ene NDC people not involved in galamsey in fact
no the attorney Yami abanga ya investigate o ma be sinu ya mflo
fantastic and then enye obiakeko the attorney general of the land ena o say NDC form bi ye galamsey enti yenko yo mumu hwehwemu obo Yami ndin no obo omo first vice
third vice
or na say enye first second third we vice
okay into vice
say omu wanya credible reports say omu ye galamsey say afre omu say amfre omu say yoko hwehwe mu no say akosi say since July 15th
na say Yami woni o
na so ka kan za de chen ya na Mustafa Gbande kwatena sister radio station asempa come on one and said they should be careful
omunim na mdo msa kan Yami ne abanga party ni begu no
and then why to one asem up to now oye ne galamsey CSO meeting ne press conference ne adini nyina what is on my report about the state at which sa Yami mo you refer to Yoko say nko hwehwe mu galamsey activities no what is all obosumpo
amazo
sa Yami yai na ye be call by election wo akwatia o say task force aban no aseti say omu nko chichi galamsey fo no o so omu kwa anya galam omu nko chichi galamsey fo no omu nko jijiska ba na ko say Yami kwanka o ma invite no ama no wode evidence because aban mu task force ana say ku a wate so omu nko chichi galamsey fo no omu kono timi ko jijiska free galamsey fo no wode a
ekoya na eba
na serious so up to now yemfre Yami misa no amani me provide evidence as to those na omu jijiska o galamsey site no uyepe omu so from boatin actual report be say NPP for bi no me galamsey but from boatin report unum say ko CID the state institution emu hwehwemu invite Professor from boatin okoye okotro statement he couldn't provide evidence now you hear saying narratives in fact the CID came out with a report say there's no evidential value on some kan here on the report but Professor from boatin report na mukrampo Osanso accuse NDC mpanimfo bebre. I say omoye galamsey. Enti nyame adom for some reasons say NDC na wabem. Why is President Mahama not inviting President from Tampo Boatin again? Now on find the evidence or say NPP for ye galamsey no emma. No onkonkochi omo. It is because in page 13 of the from Paul Boatin's report, or should say there are more NDC people involved in galamsey. Chain or no at the time no fee say NPP before no me galamsey. From Paul Boatin in page 13, paragraph 5. Or see in Wasa East District, a former NDC deputy minister who is also MP for Wasa East constituency, I'm quoting from Paul Boatin report now, has been actively mining in Subri forest for years. On the no, that I say go any forest too. When NPP party officials complained, and the army component of Operation Vanguard was withdrawn almost 2 years to the 2020 elections. Till the NDC was given an advantage in terms of access to resources for mining. This is because there are far more NDC people engaged in illegal mining than NPP members in the region. Unquote. But the NDC for Agyapong watching reporter, I had here page 13 there, paragraph 5. There, so from Bob Watson can say there are far more NDC people involved in illegal mining. Almost say a forest. Chain NPP for how do you in that same report, accuse a Akwabi no minor last me kind say you see we film grand ntwa radin fa the currency no ye mining unim say from Bob Watson say ye President Mahama toto mucho enti and I'm so crying na ye dey Major Mahama mo ko ho na mo protect sa mining company no Major Mahama ko fast ko wuya no
Oboasi
yes ebio eno na nchen no unim say Aorim the traditional authority omo ayinfo ne omo Aorim omo be accuse omo member of parliament of the area Mr. Oscar Ofoyilabi say oye illegal mining and oye galamsey ewo Tano Anwea Forest Reserve no kwa nya for just forest reserve mu no oye galamsey it omo ye press conference it's available on JNA, Ghana Web, and others. Almost say when Nana heard about the issue, we called Labi, that is the MP, but he didn't show up. Yes, Kurt, his special assistant, came to the palace and told us that the individuals engaged in illegal activities in the forest were operating with Labi's authority and power. I have not say galamsey ekoso awim Anwea forest ni no omo frɛ MP no wama no so ma ne pie bi zon kan chom say ampa omo na ne nkofo bi na no onim hu bi pa up to now awim traditional authorities grant what say CID and say aban mu penfu bi afrɛ omo na MP no kra ampo no owai o kai say speaker ba bi beka say MP bi oye galamsey bia no obe take action against him
and see and
this na wabem. What has Speaker Bagbin said about Aorim MP? And then unko uko Amenfi Easter the MC one the chairman and the boss or galamsey ayekoso Amenfi and also sa obey press conference ebe accuse you to call Ghana Weber and also no the chairman on the Kesben FM and a Kasai and I'm going to say the chairman claimed that the MC is deeply involved in galamsey or illegal mining activities and that he orchestrated violence against the Blue Water Gas, a state-sanctioned environmental and water body protection unit. Osa Memphis is MC no. Why galamsey o. Chairman no. Enya NPP nimpo. This is an NDC chairman. And our accusing the MC so why galamsey. Na even kura anya say why galamsey kekempo. Osa bopa. Say aban mu nkofo wafo madwuma so mu nkɔhwɛ yen forest ni yen nsuo so no. Yen nkɔhwɛ om. Mpacho up to now what to say the system and as aban no I take action. Have they even invited the chairman to come and even answer questions ana? Oya the press conference or boss mpo. Oko aboso the same chairman any ne MC the same thing. So the NDC people involved in galamsey now they been see that and koka kasa oboso kakra aduna nya krom. If nothing at all and the NPP na water you know say na yadwuma
yeah
na the omo central region no
nsuo no but say
and you're shutting it down and so you cannot say galamsey activities and I say twetwa na expert abetire say even turbidity nsuo no hu turbidity kekekra nche because the chemicals alone na was all checking out hwe no I cost adults more
from 14,000 to 98,000.
A big grand cedar. What you say? Ene coffin coffee. Me call boys is seminam a pra. Sooner. Ori abe ho. A baby a trim. Maybe moon ho. In fact, omo ye yama. Me ama sorry. But and to be fair, ma sorry mu panim for. Bishops. Yes.
Okay.
Aban we buy so no. They've been up and
am I consistent and you're my idea.
What you say? I'm gonna bet you sign up share President Mahama no. He was more concerned about Sika galamsey deba than yensuo ni ensa say say. Can you imagine? And President Mahama ni NDC and civil society organizations almost say your friend or call Flagstaff House on buy or my ID.
Na man ka say scan no ko say no. Ne ka so mo ko didi. O man no ne ya mo scan show mo tum no ko ba bi nya hwe no mo ko ye.
So hwe politics are NDC de galam say yeah. Enya this civil society organizations ni TUC no mu nyina UTAC. Mun ko kire nkwala adom so mun kire de.
O me kun galam say.
Ene galamsey ekoso pa o nanso ombe ye dede kakra ye frɛ omko meeting bae
no
nso bia yedin
bien galamsey asimbio
nti galamsey no eto atwa
try
omudu omko hye omachi so muntu abama NDC and of course who check the election results are from 2020-2024 all the mining areas baby NPP ewini ye kra no vote so te baby bebre akrofom a NPP lose ye nyina is because of politics are NDC de galamsey ekoye hokokoshe omubo obo ase omukoshe omubo so omumoma akọ na anglogo no kra ampo no anglogo no before NDC be ko na gu motumfo kra be ka se du ba bi kra no na kom so muton no wanga NPP aban bae na anglogo asa sorry bi o what you say and so NDC for ko kaka kire omo se omo ba omo beji anglo gold site ni bi am omo de aye mining na assassin na enye anglo gold for there na NPP elusu ya nkofo ko anglo gold site a eko de kosi unim me ko obo ase me shada bisa se nkwa nto bo ase zongo omo ko site wo eko prepare ebi wuyi eja omuma ketenkete ni omo yerenom ewo ho bisa NDC for call eko chia omo baako that regional minister yi call eko chia omo ye be hwe mo ye be boa mo eni ade ehie kura no say AGA for enkohwe no mo nye the government issued a statement asking that AGA mom oma yakọ omo site illegally no omo mom na enko ye ehie. They issued a statement January 19 signed by Felix Kwachi Ofosu that Obuasi mine for na mom na nkonko ye omayi no mo kohwe ayarefo no omo nsi ho bio abepem ene kore hawa abusua no odi o mai dey akom. That is NDC for you.
All right.
NDC former Felisa Galamsey fighting. Senior ahokeka the year campaign 2024 nyoma omokeka ye Ghana for tomorrow ma abedu this time 2025 I say phobia ho measures no mo kan ideas no mo kan say omo de ba beboa Ghana na Galamsey ni to etwa no I say omo ba ye omo nyina omo refi sa ideas no senior omo cabinet ministers asisi omo abemu ado Mahama form say cabinet ministers no in some omo kekan ye say president has the will to stop Galamsey in 1 week ni no omo ba ye omo refi asisi ade omo hia CSOs say o say omo nyina ba Jubilee House ebedi ho nkomo ansa na etumi aye bibia fa ho but omo ni abemu na mo opposition ne de no omo nim say omo ba na se Ghana for tuma president Mahama within 1 week na bibia to etwa enyomo omo kika ye nyina omo na omo ekogina nsuo nkosa nsuo eye san ne omo ni nyina se ase omo nyina omo refi enyomo omo kika ye nyina se ade obi anim se ankebe tumi ayewe ansa na Galamsey no etu etwa enti yasa baba Ghana for there so omo nyina omo ndimi ye Ghana for nyina ehe because omo hu say NDC for omo ntumi nye hwe about Galamsey no omo dada Ghana for say na be ya Ghana for beto abana ma omo no ma bedi but Ghana for so omo kai say ya ni short memory bi omo sa short memory no omo kan dey say ade twem ye nyina ye kai do 2028 ebe kai nsem omo ka kire nsem omo ba power omo abeye a omo etumi anyemu ba ku crampo ye 9th month ni enche bi ebe ko October November beba sisi ya 10th month still ye da so ka Galamsey come here show say I am call radio so TV so I am to me ka say by this time then it na yeti ha ye ka by this time then you say you have this discussion we cranka 1 week with maximum 1 month cra and can we say to me stop Galamsey no but by this time you da so TV so radio so e ka Galamsey ho asem then NDC former Philip Otto e ban Galamsey e kuna omo nyina omo ye bi omo ministers say ye bi omo MPs say ye bi omo executives chairman for constituency chairman for kra to me security for e dey ntokwa dey Galamsey kunu dey omo Philip Otto na nado ihihye ya odigu akwem I think say boy more than the omo ye omo kroma say na mo can water stability level say just 2024 na ye 19,000 na say
14 crampo
yeah
14,000
and I could 6,000
na say within 10 months etumi apeja ko 94,000 then it means say ekunu kromo nko omo aja ye optics bi keke omo the camera me kai mami oko ho a oko oni China for na or the blogger edi blogger ukoku Galamsey fighter who the blogger di wechi eko twitwa video say be posti online they are just doing it for the optics and yet some are serious some person mo ko Galamsey to kwa no pese Ghana for hu say oh ye bibi akochi China for no say say what hu bibi ye sure say ye dey omo koye na within a day or two na ye ja omo say omo san ko no mo nkoto omo ejuma because ye ti bibi aye say ya chi obi how ye dey omo go back to omo country and na say ye dey omo go prison and na say yenti ho hwe enti say basa Galamsey fight ya mwaka bebre but maybe to me no NDC former Philip Otto omu di intro che Ghana for say nebe ya Ghana for beto abana mom no maba power but say yeah omu like omu wo sem no mo kai so omu best of Galamsey ni na intro omu ni any omu they are clueless they don't have any plan to stop Galamsey from me side.
Very good.
Na ye won kofo bi a aya na am say ye kasa omo eso de omo hu ne no mo tie ma ya danfo ba ko wi a mebo ndi acho wa list nyoma president Mahama aye so ba ye on
I dey fight Galamsey
no wi no kire say NPP time na NPP ema kwan na ye Galamsey wo forest ma president Mahama ba ye on ma license bia na airline no so obey me ba twen hwe onim ayentro but the mama cry no I don't want to say so chantro but oni one can no cry when he said so buy no o ma forest bia say you go to you for the last one be kind let bia no also or revoke or ma you or that means about man farmer but more let it be our forestry commission signed by the NDC. In fact the date in May 16th 2025 Mr. Manko Montessori in Kagodon wa on a bit much me call Ellie said Joseph say
Ellie
Galamsey damage
Cook okay
one more Galamsey
May 16, 2025, Forestry Commission, Acting Executive Director, Forest Reserves Division, Accra. Approval for issuance of entry permits for exploration pre-mining operations in bracket Application for forestry entry permit for mining Kejase Forest Reserve, Brim North District, Eastern Region. We refer to the mining lease granted granted Gateway Exploration Limited by Honorable Minister for Lands and Natural Resources, and the company's subsequent request dated 6 May 2025 for issuance of forest entry permits to undertake exploration in bracket pre-mining operations in their mining lease area within the Kejase Forest Reserve in the Kede Forest District. Following the review of the application, approval is hereby granted for the issuance of a forest entry permit to enable the company proceed with the said mining exploration activities, subject to strict adherence to the following conditions. Normally, you see, but was on my permit. Say company being called forest.
Okay, exploration
pre-mining na area.
So since no kon baby
so hun trono ebi o last point na fe we China for ye che okay say President Akufo-Addo time ye che Ashanwan in fact Ashanwan no ya min kra be din ho dance say na nyoma na oye no na oye obe like obe link obe describe ne say robbery. What I say?
Yeah.
Owie no na ekoba se o aban ne say onko ni kurom.
No fa ni musionko. The
NDC the politics say hey aden na ya chi Ghana for no mudam. Na wo re okochi foreigner na say China ni house on the onko ni kurom. Ene you know the official policy of the NDC government. The official policy is that yeti China ni pe on the fan ko call to you fan ko kurum
na chigana ni ye dina say
how is that different from Ashanwan aya omobe sorry tia osafuma fo ne President Akufo-Addo ohwemre the NDC government should apologize to Ghanaians and they should apologize to President Akufo-Addo and NPP. No we invite you no tenase ade no ha ye nyina yes you say yen sase ni yen kwaye say e kwan be na be fa so ni yen nyina ntena se yen dwendwen ho. I'm not sure NPP will want to play politics with it because of say NDC aye bi like but until some be Ghana for chew apa NPP apa Akufo-Addo chew President Akufo-Addo former President Akufo-Addo a chew no then you don't see say they are not sincere. In any case there are people who are involved. What am I say? Enti until some be yes no ene kosi an kosi
kodanso
ene na yigina bebe
akosi ko no gina kwantia me do ase
Galamsey issue ya ade a NDC aban wa faili Ghana for wa faili Ghana for na ese 2 million no ope ena obae o promise Ghanaians ba me de na nim say de o kan nyina na nya no kre because so he Stephen North for instance ye share ye general elections e koye 24 years ni ye lose a Stephen North seat da but for the first time in 24 years ni ye lose seat no two candidate on the so okase wo hwa candidate ni obi anka even assembly elections e kra no yes but because of these issues no because Galamsey wo hopa DM2 Kenya's number 1 ebi wo ho du Kenya's number 2 ebi wo ho du ntotro so a ebi wo ho bebre
onko ka che omo maye
yes and omo di omo sika omo nya e de share NDC activities ye na na ye wa ban mu no ye ntimi anya resource to say omo na no mo position no ko galamsey sin na sponsor omo
yeah to talk as ma almost
when it come to health work or activities are bonso mu dim ehunhuna sekentwa ne sa ne ma no and omo resources shame no ma hoden over 90% of omo to aba electricity was to fin off omo to aba omo galamsey yes eto aba NPP not because of NPP is not performing because ya promise omo say ba omo makwanya ama to am galamsey so ti na wa ba untimi nko kan che ne say Bosha nam share on meboa. Ti the NDC aban ye on nam chenchin nyina me hunu say krokro de John. Omo deceive Ghanaians. And ya na me ya obi to say Professor Jampu no em lecturer o UG. Utimi wisu Teachers Association UTAG ye kaze lecturers. Omo niema nkoyie with abana and na wasa mudi ye. Making sure say aban betie mu nsem no waya mu niema yi amam. Who wisu that platform to fight galamsey. And na dia na asesa. And I say because of one appointment. Akonya baby Ashanti no. Right now the galamsey no ekunya kure nkunya. Enti a lot of this niema NDC aban no. Omo di deceive Ghanaians. Ye ma me hanabisu. Ye nim say enu aba ofra hafo. What started say all fighting galamsey. Our call forest our J excavators. E dey na kosi ye. Excavators cross J and cry within 24 hours na ira. So yeah time dey see NTP da. And then the excavator na the ira dro it be two ira e free so yeah Ghana for the big galamsey for the shares and then ten nka biem ya silence ya ka chen say onye adwuma no no ope ba bi tena
na say committee no say na a task force no kwa no diska enti la ya mean so on stop on they stop on nyina
enti mean say adena moye no obi kura watu no hwasi wo so wo ye no wo say wo mpre enti ade a omode da Ghana for oba ya no olanche your friends omo amo share yellow ya Adidas blue olanche omo ankosi bia is o say we declare forest zones as security zones and so still won call for that subum chama untumi na da bia so le tata na o man because you see one na wakoyi good TV so that's all meanwhile you won niema bebra nkase why you ready so be fight here and even the previous government no na strategy bi o use ye na ye baby as me ade amahunu se o kunkopa na so obi nso tiachiri no o sabotage a e den se otimi ku because NPP aban ye na adwen se o be fight galamsey no NDC turning opposition against it ye 2020 elections a ye nya obi te se kwakubu ahen omo former deputy communication officer no nam side to side Kenya as kroba ho promising galamsey yes say ye de ba ye be mama ye galamsey no enade na eko enti untimi nksa promise ade am omu nyina untimi and right now no mo ankasa mo nkofo involve and this ni mi wa onim say onya ban mu opportunity bia ono so galamsey no so betim dia no yie enti wo president na anase obi a wa adwo so fight no obesole atiaw and the moment solitude no so be feel say I'm being ungrateful to these people enti mame so menya omo de omo so be ekon befa so adidi and na ekoso o man na se na say niema bebre amanfo ntimi nka niema NDC for enjoy ni se right now se your friends say goodwill because oba enchai and so niema a wo ye bebre nye implementations bebre a wa dia ba is bad ti galamsey fight ne de me de meka say senke money in percentage ya kam kran kam sa mo negative because say de yakoyechi which is very bad I have Kenya said the galam he say e koso pa and right now shomp we feel kran e bo shomp first and will be bo shomp and o suru
you got it baby no
yes opa one day unya tama pra Kenya say especially I have in totroso if you na bo shomp galam say shomp untimi nka he
I don't serious
yes fie nyina town affairs esie nyina bekona esie no ha na abo shompo across the community okay ya ban na aba inti bad bompai say in the 2020 Ghana for in some of can fire ho and all power no you see on baba no a lot of things are reviewing okay am man for say some of can fire ho no say na bebre enya no kore and near mom promise ye no so no o ma feel totally
on say until say we ba admit say if you win am free money say o kasa say senia bibia eni ho a koso one of the things are higher Nkrofo I enjoy from inception of NPP. I ne omudi campaign chi ana onko akoshe baabi. Omuka se enye hwi. Dia yakra esan ye ferry omode scandals ebre NPP. In fact, there are people who are relaunching their career for Ghana for any MP for bekai say me asimesi me nam this scandal bre mo asem ye afi didi mpanifo atia omo kasa bebre. I mean, imagine obi to say Kofi papa we Ashanti region the okoka say nkofo edi Dr. Baomi echi no aye say mpreko omo ye omo ho fi ye ma osika wo na o say wo na o dey your friend is digitalization by obusan digitalization on to define people on tias people you catch and say momo a form of digital system no need nipo he didn't even understand it now wo hwe nipa bia na ote ho no edi normal na o kan the sedua na o kan say ebinu ye preko no imagine say ko bi na wo Dr. Mahmoud Baomi akam ene kan asasem na ka normal e de beba. I mean we yi pen movie to say engineer Kwabena Agyapong onkasenti obia the campaign ye clean but Nkrofo a ene oka fertilizer no omubu afu oka na dia yani so obeti say I build a runway and how has it been beneficial to people here Nkrofo a omusi omuwo sika no omu constituency entumi nka sika entumi nka development na me feel say senior Dr. Brian okasa no ka obegu ekwan so afiri ha akwa abetifi ase wo si free play mu Ghana the first place I obetumi akọ e ya abetifi se ko obetumi lay pipes connect boreholes ama abetifi aye baby a ebeye say this is a man you can riches ukesika owobi can the hotel na ebubusu egusu ama Nkrofo asibi aka ho because the constituency no the center and the heart of Ghana. Share Ashanti Central. Pay a visit there. I say the more constituency ni na deterioration eba ho.
Okay. Yana fa no sina ya ma Joseph enwie ne die na oni de obesa no onko na alaji metunase
yan penifo ni bi kasa ni sa no man and Nkrofo omwo fia omudi ada candidate achi no they are the first to identify if you Nkrofo we are bold now kasa chiro ma omusu udi atem by a person e mo omote ase ese obia ni ho a owo supremacy e wo foul language so. Okay. But a buo a you want my party no. Okay. And unti ya twe boss.
Campaign because primary year because 31st January 2026. I am many delegates for break as I said. NPP for say near Brese ye per se G2 mini free NDC for Sema. This time and yet try and error biao. And yet time when na ye kwako fa obi fufro na ye babeton no Dr. Mahmoud Baomi awako 276 constituencies and yet bako and yet mienu more than 4 times. I think 6 times crowd or more than 7 times the where in nationwide tour wako bebre nkofo bebre nim no nkolam penim for maame for enim no elections here ko why vice president wasa ye flag bearer am I court 2024 elections. At this time no say near brace per se G2 mini free NDC for Sema enya fianza na candidate ya turn for more than 8 years ye di neighbor besi baby na ya san kok fa onipa foforo ya san ba be turn ni bio embra ye we ye party na kasa aton obi for more than 8 years NPP NDC for yi uchumu taya mahama on mabiu omu di new candidates ena eba it is ano say ye dey yes yakofa new candidate but na say any NDC for no draw why your advantage say obi aya turn for more than 8 years ne billboards ne t-shirt who farm market ha obi a nkofo she ne t-shirt a ye di ka turn no inti adentina by at this time no yen fa nsi woni nkofo obi foforo embra say again na me kase me dey bia me share delegate for na me catch o mo say ye ni abre pa say ye pese ye ba power within the next 4 years dia the right candidate was say de ne ko Dr. Mahmood Bawumia yeah for omo bani nyina omo yes omo ye good yen ka say oni omo ni nimdie bia omo ye good but say ye ni abra kan hu say 8 years Ghana for 8 years now that's what we see ye try say be break 8 no but amfa eti kai say mahama ni 4 years you abekoi or endi wia new candidate no be the name no Ghana for betimi aka say ye ntwa ne so for another 4 years which means say ye yes a mistake no na ya fa right candidate and ba ma wanje power ma yen for within in 2028 any 12 years assembly 12 years assembly can it is a delegate for ni timia omo ndwe sa de we ho enye ti say candidate for no mo ba no mo nyo but party na kasa ye ni abre say ye mpese ye bet na opposition but within 4 years na e ba be ye playing grounds no amahama eni hobium no say ye pese ye koye ni mu a the right candidate was say deneko Dr. Mahmood Bawumia Ghana for be hwe ni omo ye drones friend is say VSHS sanyo mo de buy na usi na o digitalization as this obi say ono no de buy Dr. Mahmood Bawumia na ma ye hu sanyo ma we nyina Ghana for be brain ni medwuma obetumi aye inti adenti na afia ye fa new candidate mbra afia za na ye ba be defend ye ba be ye say ye ba be ka say embra Dr. Mahmood Bawumia ye ni mi aye ge nkofo ye ba be candidate and this for then no mo nkan fa Dr. Mahmood Bawumia ho ye ni mi omo be kenyina adeda inti ye as a party no adenti na ye fa sa papa we nsi woni sanko fa new one na afianza na NDC for be boy videos ni tapes ahoro na ye ba be defend time ni hosa it is a NPP for ye near brace per se ye winning power in 2028 the right candidate was said in the course 2028 about we Dr. Mahmood Bawumia it delegate amutie me Mr. Mo and yes omo ba no omo nyo but at this time of party no baby a party na bedru no the right person ye betimi de nakọ e winning power amayen Dr. Mahmood Bawumia
I say Grace Akosua yamhwe issue bi a say amount for the campaign say Dr. Bawumia ni early concession
yes
NMA NPP for lose majority of the seats
yes
me person o address eno because OPK on MP on price no there is opoku and so opoku say na Dr. Bawumia ka say o concede say be asumdue be ba Ghana na ye ko ana e na o concede ama asumdue ba ne ho sensem me pese wo ye mfa sa area ho say ensema manfo kan say Dr. Bawumia early concession no e kan obi ni lose more parliamentary seats
sa same way I can e wo mu say 2024 election no ye presidential ye kind presidential so na ye kind parliamentary but we a parliamentary candidate or constituency what you should do is say protect way ballot any resource wanya nti we a candidate na say ye election ya pon 5 o'clock wono menim say NPP 2016 and 2020 especially 2016 ye election we are na ewo for mo call with special phones ye we pe police station me na ya scanning SNA to head office but parliamentary there that's presidential but parliamentary there o scanning a call parliamentary office ewo constituency ho na ya collate nti who as a member of parliament, a parliamentary candidate, no, it's all collated results long before Yabeko Coalition Center, Parliamentary Coalition Center. And the before bedroom or no, only more results that. And if you go with your scan a year na say during collation no na say obi ba na say wa say obi his cra at the polling center no wo scan pink sheets e wo ho there no e na ebe collate into one to me anye sa dey way na say ye election 5 p.m. sa up to about 9:30 a.m. and 10 a.m. ba me concede here and nema wo lose wo dia and there wo a candidate no na me nim juma wo ye
asem wo ho pa
cause when ti man collate results when ti me am protect we me sure say gidi
che mu bium time na wo boy na hu hia
me say you know election of 5 p.m. You are supposed to take a measures as a parliamentary candidate. Say ube protect your ballot. Say we a parliamentary candidate, ube protect your ballot.
Yeah.
Now say what you should do is say by the time ebe ko coalition center no, now what collate results say name the one. Then the other thing is say we election no. Every polling station you make sure say what was scan pink sheets of that polling station. Say banner say copies are. Yes say a pink sheets now. Then you have scan what scanning idea no? It's just like the original. So what scanning idea? It's just like original. There's no way say best scanning idea na say call collation center easy backers or more. If it is really a scan copy. If it's a scan copy,
easy official signature.
It's just like until I scan it, it's just like original. Until scanner, easy official be a new Becca say, or on gin to say easy official is one gin to it means that on pay free and fair election.
Good.
Until yes, we are not say you collate. Even if you are anti-man collate, so you will be able to collect your own results with the scanner. You know, you have every evidence. Say bibi banner say bibia with the scan. Say me jidi say okokota. You will get judgment.
Yeah.
Yembisa say tama presidential we no presidential candidate nya say no based on collated results at the center no no abano welusu. Or no any presidential candidate. You are the parliamentary candidate. You are in charge of your constituency. It is not the presidential candidate. That is why you call parliament polling station you were agent for parliamentary candidate and you were agent for presidential candidate. This to ensure that who are we a parliamentary candidate, who are agent separate from the presidential. That is why presidential to me at the cost center. No college and say one will lose. How come say parliamentary candidate agent tonight to me and yes I'm for you to collate and keep the records. Nte almost say because of election 31st January 2026 election obia etro mad at Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia no ne candidate blame be a Ghana nyina and President Akufo-Addo ne Bawumia by no nyina ma Dr. Bawumia. But I ask a question. I want obi say or no say one presidential candidate and now be a presidential candidate he will never concede until the last vote is counted. And I'm saying so what?
Worry.
Adia who colleti if you don't concede who cares? Say we are there no na say who colleti na say who win here. When say why win? Say who colleti na say we lose what lose if you don't concede and so what? Who try last vote no I be counted will it add to your votes? Will it add to your vote?
Na say electoral commission po say omo twen results no ko duru ba bi no hu say candidate wey the aka ni nyina akwa no declare until one say the work can cry
because it may not even get to the last vote now we can the last constituency now and now vote no it may not get there because omo to honest omo say votes are come you dey need na ma losing can dey cry na ya declare until this thing about NMI but even if we were to agree say NMI I want all those who are saying this to mention the number of constituencies you lose here because of that ne beso mo amoye no monka say constituency A you lose it because Baumia declared first or constituency B you lose it because Baumia conceded so that we go into the merits of omo you know then figures in the reason why they were able to NDC was able to 10 or argument is almost a pink sheets in the my argument is that if you have scan the just la origin if you are able to scan it well and no almost say crowd I dare no nobody in his right sense to make us say scan in the engine too look no mas ati Ablekumanov Ablekumanov who share me former lecturer boss masari ba parliament no buy when they started collated a scan pieces in here na candidate no omo NDC for D2 according to a EC official so even though EC no in this Ablekuma case no me no more bebre because omo ye niama bia that did not make sense to me but argument and say later argument you know omo ye say omo can say NDC for and G19 no am koye to because they were not scanned. So my excuses be those police stations were not scanned, and therefore NDC says they could not vouch the credibility of those police stations. Even though it didn't make sense to me because you had collated those you constituency you're living only three. No, the reason why you did not add the 3 is I say it was security problem. And I mean, suggest say and come on collect at the end of head office because on security tight. And no man yet. And later mama reasons. So that's the reason people are reason say and no NPP lose here. But you see, on this matter, I want people to mention the number of constituencies NPP lose here because of Baumia's concession, so that we'll put this matter to rest. So Montima mention and they should as well keep their silence or keep it quiet. Now, my name say non kwa na obese me na NPP generally.
But me to ask. Na say come
Mami to because okay ebia say no o ma take you over preko.
Na wo kwaja ya na.
Da be me.
O se la manager ke.
Eh, ma kunya ya no di.
Sama ba. Na mama e lo sa. Onim. Ele campaign e koso no. E ya na me e kra say the reason why attacking na call DMB is understandable because he's a candidate to beat. And so bia person throw mad at him to make him look bad so that omomo be good. Allegations be me omo temtem first say concession ni dey my we say me call e Dr. Baumia say what the zongo votes beba or the northern votes beba one famba nti my number because one fan and I'm busy say one of the candidates say NPP lose this election in 2022.
Na Dr. Baumia be candidate.
Na Baumia anya candidate too. He was not even the president. One year candidate. But or say you lose election NPP lose election in 2022. Baumia anya candidate. Reasons on my NPP lose election and they say debt restructuring. Time I na middle class and oma for margin. That is the time NPP lost power. Time I increase fuel prices. Petroleum prices in India mana oma for margin. Nepa no so no na chairman of Ghana Gas. To some few weeks to elections na gas. Ya increase gas war. Nti me besa say nema ma MDC of NPP Ghana for bufu ya omoto tia. Omo NPP lose election 2022 no. Me besa say sa nema no na affect not for ana anizongo for ana.
Question kese pa.
Sam nema no affect NPP. Ghana for bufu ye. Omo nyina so omo ye lose election no. To say debt restructuring, increment in fuel prices, or say the Peter mentioned, Bobo Nema Bebre, dear man, you lose election 2020. No, Sanya man no name affected no for now me free no. na ye there because ye NDC can't that restructuring affect here because yeah, poor people say poor people ni kasa untimi kasa and affect here hard economic conditions na okay and na north in zongo for the affect more so it did not impact on the election say zongo ni north ni they are abstract or more ni Ghana because near money cause affected the whole country now Emma you lose election north for no more count zongo for no more count we are see o kasema ese o dwen ansa na wakasa because this cannot be the basis say because zongo for no for apparent to them o ma ya to ama Baumianti he could not bring them others no so o ma to ama PPA e wo other regions because based on these reasons and then now can say we am to ama we am tam but even that baby ana Baumia ofi no Dr. Baumia in the region. At least he won the region.
Yeah. Votes also appreciate.
That is the only region now NPP votes appreciate here in 2024 election.
And no quite can be bichiremo.
And no, that is the only region except to say no. He was a credible, a viable candidate because in the region of Vinny,
handsomely.
And I appreciate here. At least the coincidence of him no NPP won the seat.
Yeah.
Nipa no ka say na after 24 years in parliament. Seat no nim say Kramoni na win.
That's so. Ceremony Kramoni.
And I lose seat no. He seat no crown farm to man farm ba. Finally say yani anu ombeka bi. Many anu ombeka bi. Na me ko final one. Because some no do so but me ko final one. Na say video be circulate. Me ankasa metie me ni ano but man sheda de ho pious ansa na me hu se
akalan so far video no to Somalia send you video bi me ni apeni brand game me brother say akalan ya na da so no
Agyapong ni obi any problem e wo ye party mu oni Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia say bi ani omuntem won kan baby adasem obetina party no matrete no won kan baby adasa omuntemu ye enti no se onunu dinkunimu a enye dini se Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia eni ni chitafo ebeba be ka no ho sanso na yewra Kennedy Okumpreku Agyapong onini ni problem they have an excellent relationship in fact yewie 2023 primaries no nkuko no ba yewra Kennedy afa no otida e kakra yewra brana champion ne frɛ no ehye no kran se da bi entena fie pie ye campaign ma wonu apanyin ye campaign se wonu aketwa wo se ye campaign ma Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia but bia wo so sisia na wo free contest mo enti bia honde na kofam me ka kra ne egie 5 million cedis anka ne sika 50 billion g pia bontin bua wonu
Odema
Kennedy. That's right.
A car and 5 million cedis.
Not a car.
Okay.
We see what car? Me car crane.
Me car crane. Me car ni. Me car crane.
Yes.
5 million cedis to say on fan stepping out.
On fan stepping out because to be fair to Yewra Kennedy, now we are now also free contest.
Yeah.
Enti ebia amonde be kofa mu kakra. Enti wo frɛ no na wo tuni fuso nkoye campaign a.
Akala yem say die be hia die alaji hia no ano no.
Peter Neo he. Me say throughout the campaign 2024 general election campaign no make a chair Peter say yeni apenyi a ye born e din say ye man 5 million because say campaign na ye or ye na ni mumu
nanka
me kaye now Peter the me argument kakra say or no you say he was committed to the cause me say this is not commitment nipa na minim no pa no ne kasa because all 4 platforms and now I say ya di boni ya di party for grassroots ya di omo boni e say pa omo cho. You are campaigning to win an election. You are campaigning to win an election, general election. Ofroswa now we incite or party grassroots against government any party no and I mean who say a day way bibi wo
Judas is some
na me say sana even that to cry no full platform ka say we have sinned against grassroots we have left them ya did ya jomo sana Sadia no koye no kra support be buy
5 million is cut
5 million. Yeah. Hey, I would do pa na mama 5 million way.
Kazizerian kenwa
nanka me ba room me busa ya say.
Ya
5 million na sana 5 million na ye di pia you know ye di encourage papa no. So on make campaign ma Dr. Mao me na obese campaign no.
No, you say ampa na nya.
18,115
dabe na Pius can't we Peter dabe na Pius can't we
Peter
asafe na appear
appear how many
on say bro one
because I dey na the issue letter amu be issue letter 5 million no mu be ya no where the 5 million
ka only nya
no 5 million no
waka say we o
masa tobo 5 million ya anka say won fan koye campaign ama yo ye de che no say eno na ye de entice no
chirme na mi bisa say
ni pa ye ko ansa no akoye campaign
beba na mi bisa say we inducement and I say bribery
ye de entice no koye campaign
enticement
because ya man 5 million no anka wa
so that no what ya na otifie
yes
and brand
and obema no say at least what says can teach way na ko boa oni aketua na campaign and the campaign after taking 5 million no kra no obese so ko say mo ma
enu kra ko ka so nkodi no ntan ba
on nganga oga jeska we oji ye nipa we oni say oye ba omia NPP lose election no and do 2 months now you organize he say or declare he was contesting 2028 election sana 5 million no was facilitating something else not in support but you see a cra no omo accuse Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia nyina say ono na ma NPP lose election since any idea so no a lot of them including the candidates in Ankasa candidates no and almost spokesperson almost scandals from day one and this for you so ya through the 8 years no e ka ho and a gun of obufu
at least scandals association members
at least scandals no almost start here obi to say na everybody o
everybody
relax omo frame me obi to say moving boss ni pai
after Robin
Messi NPP ba power pet on the first 3 months moving pina boss scandal
I don't get me party
allegations no allegations so but NDC for you so yes throughout the period and no there scandal style Emma ablakwa and no call for muteki here okofa nepa okasa sesi a Pius Ahijide allegations of anyway allegations so but and this for you so against MPP throughout the 8 years says this Australia visa scandal they affect MPP ni na ka ho and a gun of obufu here okofa former Western North minister we are also donating office right
houses no
conference
as office no Peter Jojo
Roxon
what can I say national youth authority youth authority only say now a deputy CEO
yes sir
on me abortion no money chief deputies to we many are not northern guy we are
Peter Kayen class prefect
Peter check he was
why you say manager
and all the say o two kwan him say or rest or UK
okay
another scandal no can NDC for you sue against youth employment use Ghana youth events youth authority national youth authority omo ye against isa and e de call ye sa last mobile ni din de onenam
de cover kuno
oh jedu abaji jedu wọ́n ti Abuaji Jedu ọ̀nà ẹ̀kọ́ yìí àmọ́ fọ́ the predecessor no boss o na boss employ nípa na about 100 no ọ̀nà kọ́ yẹn bí before na ọ̀yí ọmọ nyinaa di such people are going round say about me and then ma me school placement ẹnu àmì kan ọbẹ̀ school placement we na yẹ spokesperson for Ken ọ̀nà ẹ̀ PRO He's a young man. He's a brilliant young man. Me penasem. Kwesi Kwati.
Yeah.
But sometimes he goes overboard. But me penasem. He's a. I always advise young guys now. No. Sometimes you have a future. When you follow the Udio Michina say Oka Semana say nya, it will affect you because omodi omoko. Omodi omonko. Maybe a president, maybe omodi be answer no marco. But you have a future to go. Now what Minister of Education. They were giving out figures to President Akufo-Addo. Eka say 5.7 million people benefit of free senior high school. NPP free power no figures no answers. Mrs. School placement. Honorable ya educhum na Minister for Education or no kwezi kwade you know. And my MP for bufu to the extent school placement. MPP for bufu to the extent because of school fees is almost so. Monko to aba. Yes, so mo ye near ma mon fayan kan ye benefit. Me today. Me niece. Only say I might be a and yes, I might be you will be a friend some percentage. I had my protocol. Peter.
And you will be
I will be me and me wo he. Na me for grade B school or a equipping area. Me come the mini or Mokoshia, many minister, nay, you go share almost say if I'm rammed by it.
Because got to know.
Because you got to know, Minister Lancasa or me, mania, me didn't coy, me de chase, mania, and this affected many NPP supporters. Why are the people so bit to honor say, Baumian and Ma, ye lose we are? Namka Sentina Baumian and Minister of Education. Oko Minister of Agri call off na go share fertilizer distribution me call off in January kotia asemo mo kan about NPP aban under agric minister na owo ho ansa na be free ho wo de call off na kotie me I was in north in January
ma craft fertilizer na be go ne gudemo
me say
na kuya ni pedi ayadwuma na wonya
edi ammo bo wo de some will be our own checking about fertilizer distribution, ni bibia fertilizer management, ni bibia at that time. Ni na amount for bufu ya motutia NPP. So sorry na say was Baumia the Minister for Agric. Ghana gas no be war for how many years no e bocha ma yen tutu gas bono na e Baumia na e wo ho.
Oh yes, so your bocha ma only to me or gas bono aye too.
Who told you that?
Jobs
now recruitment ni bibia na Baumia na e. Recruitment ni all this na Baumia na Dr. Baumia na e. Nti masa election e lose ye. NPP na lose election.
Play part.
NPP na lose election. The fact is NPP lose here. What is important is the NPP now lose election should focus and come together. You say election will lose and you say next time you cannot win. But they should stop attacking one person. Some person more attacking one person now. And the me have told about Mia's people say they cannot behave like what happened in NDC when they were contesting their national election. They are saying don't get the year of some no party unity also for say politically Ofosuan Pofo, I say don't cut your say no.
Condemn.
One say presidential elbow no. What in the he was a run. He was a for your friend saying
forerunner.
He was a front runner.
Yeah.
No,
but say
he cannot be front runner, but a forerunner.
He was.
And he was one of the front runners.
One of.
Yes. Say what in the I said don't cut that is why Baumia forward would say now say he wants unity, he wants peace, and therefore yes no that's why we need election. So they should not sit down, they should respond to every lie, every allegation be they should respond. So that when they finish, when he wins, if you will not join the campaign, the party moves on. You will not need Baumia should not go and bribe people. Oh, sorry, any bribe. Should not go and entice people with cash. Or no mean say cash.
No, I give you one why you good to see you.
And sana we crack.
Can I say what you about
good to see you, Nipa. So my end.
All right.
Now me say they should respond to any allegation. They should not say he's a forerunner, he's a front runner. The way or no never so massa. Oh yes, and I say the sell not say one. You learn from what happened to Ofosampo. I say don't get there. Say so I win. Say thank you to. He's aiming at a different Madam Marcy.
I say Alaji Audu Mahama and that's what you Yana de would attack and say. Yeah, but Twaba, some few months to election, I'm more Hussein boat meter ECG4. Ya can't Massimo Pedeba and Debay. Mupese bibia come and was na bibia come and ma power so am dey ampani ampani di kotna mfichire no nti Dr. Baumia Campo no nya se na ye obi ya sese oye bie na Ghana for de all say wo no na ye to me hunu se nipa no bi yisu NDC for tactics yen se no ni yemfam eno bi na NPP for no bi yisu nti utina na so nkasa se wa class prefect yen kwai
that's right
bra
asemo NPP me wo papa panyimu bi pa o NPP panyimu aya meta akọ nchen wo ma madam for na ya meta akọsra no na panyimu na me kwa mbisa no senti party history ni nyoma te say na asem bi o ka chem de bia me kwa oka o se NPP Peter esunsum na bribia no sunsum eta particular person bi echi it bibi bia no obeya etie nipa na ebejina so for him no, and I'm tempted to believe as more kind say and my catcher would do so say NPP has a presumptive leader.
Yeah.
There will be a baby there is a presumptive leader, but you see I am worried say yes the party is going through some reorganization arrangement. What do I say? So you should expect say party will lose power 1 year crowd my idea ya wo nipa bi mu nti bi mu be kasa bi mu be complaining no ma bebre and a normal as a party bi an so lose election at the first year no nipa kasa
nyagoro
ama for kasa pa bochi
I am tasin
yeah ni so bi mu so any accusation ni blame games there when a year when they buy those things are normal nti sometimes all of these things e be fun but unim in going through that reorganization process or arrangement or exercise, I think that people are failing to appreciate situation apart in women CCA. When people a do penswa, say ye chi obia, ebia ye chi kuka. Minimum bosse. Party baby edu no. Ebi mu shada akra ko di konkonsa say unim say Audu Mahama. Na saying otanum coffee pa wo sub box to mun ko chi no baby adu no
yes
people are failing
Peter Mpacho really na ye pe national youth authority
asigri I mean na me ka say Audu no asigri
na me say we kan
na bi Audu
as a class prefect ye yifu class prefect ye say do baby ne hia mo a so onya de
many apa asigri you see the MD America my can say omo they were involved in any allegation of scandal.
In fact, I told you about one of the director of finance.
Deputy in charge of finance. And I mean operations. Abortion.
Abortion, yes.
Abortion only say up to now. My name actually. Many abortion. Oh, share program we are. My mentor come.
I said the person who said NPP lost the elections in 2022 contested in 2023 and promised to win the elections in 2024. Hey, go down, go down there.
Me say at every point in time, the spirit of the party is the one particular person be achieved.
Yes.
And it's obvious that NPP was presumptive leader. Now, I'm saying, say, going through the process, say, Benya, and I be presumptive leader na PNO. No man be ACC. But the Hammy say, party for ni be appreciate Pempenso a party nedru. Especially where maybe a partner could do say, ninu apa oba ko report nti enko kye no engu nanim ase ya kye obi na obi ani age bi bose ebi mo kra ehye dem etu champagne say ya kye asumansi ya na say obente eho akere no
no krepa
na ebi nim so enam na edi konkonsa ntrofita vad 20 bu kra oti kra je say areho
wa ho adwiri
say party nipa timi tro coach mu nipa say hey make mama we are say entro
bia mu hia bia
party ni yam bible na in the beboa ma party na tima go through emu nyina in the face of entro, in the face of hate, in the face of a discipline. That is why I was very disappointed about Professor Okwe when he granted interview recently about the development fee. In fact, when him stretch further, what Professor Okwe an interview with Graphic about the party development fee, anti-party behavior.
Yeah.
Against the constitution.
Yes! It's an indisciplined act. Because who read Article 3, Clause 5. Or say a member shall have the right and duty at all times till 2, 5, 4 no. Abide by and publicly uphold the decisions of the party. A member of the party, you are to abide and publicly uphold the decisions of the party.
The party take a decision. And
the party take decisions. Say, eko da da bi anti me favorite man. Watch Agyapong. Na se bi otaka. Or the party wrong or right?
My party first.
Party first. I stand by it. Now, people who are members of National Council,
respected professor,
lawyer, our mu pedigree, yes, law is
former Speaker of Parliament, number 3.
Now, what National Council I could take a decision. You may not agree with it. You may not like it. Who are a granted Graphic interview front page and disagree with development fee assigning new connotation be big words. Then he should have. You see, we are penny for more allow Nkwalano to be in discipline, and it's wrong. Why platform be so quick? Say, oh, I don't know no matter party no. Meanwhile, you sat at National Council. Mo discuss you may not support. Show him one thing about NDC. I'm the mom say party NDC be called fake, and I say omo council meeting.
I take a decision.
I will take a decision. You will never hear Professor Hoy, Anna Atua Hoy, or party Penimubia say openly disagreeing and granting interview on it. Never.
And if you like say him,
that is the party.
NDC no.
Yes.
You like
you never.
Him.
But NPP. Minimum law professor then now what National Council could take a decision say in spite of this and that. I'm sure say National Council they disagreed, they argued, and they lost.
Yeah,
it means that you are not a Democrat. It means Professor Kwe on your Democrat.
Oh, I know there.
Now if you're a Democrat, you won't publicly disagree with a decision taken at them.
You say anti-party behavior.
Anti-party behavior.
To say on your Democrat.
Oh, please. Oh,
in terms of party.
They are not, you see, something for them being more appreciate it, baby, a party nedu. Nimpempen so a new party ne ekom say.
I think that is a thing.
Yeah.
They are underestimating. And I am such someone like Professor Kwe Besa because who Professor Kwe no una chair the committee in na ya appear and you hear him the party lose here.
You have first hand information what we are going through.
Near party na come a party na lose power ne amafo ye amafo de be kasa wo tin bi ye ko hia
he was the chairman.
Yes.
Na me dey nyame dey boy am ko bi.
Can roof be too.
We don't know say me kwa me ka kire say ono an kasa prof no ka hu bi ne elusu. Me dey na omumo an no. Say prof o ka hu bi ne elusu. Obebu sasa dey. Me ka say e pra wa accept so be ko term no. E no ka hu bi na party ni elusu. E pra e body din so an san kwa speaker bi wo no. Ah o jitu mi so be ko no. Ano so ka hu.
But you
no one capture.
No na ko say me na ko me dey na umtim say me kwa me ka no.
I don't know the election year.
Yeah.
The 137 no.
Let me say se okoye no ehwa bufo no wo mu a se no ma ba me betra omnya akokoduo didi se hunu no ama party and the party ni start to sufri ho
how do every time what the mama enche me wi zia we woni na eya ya so that say party mpanifo omo be yesa and this is not the first time you check in history say party kokko shia ko take a decision but who party mpanifo also hunu omo nim de no omo kasa everyone you see they are even undermining the party omo adwuma ne din ema party mpanifo say emi JFK ya na no mo
ko de ade o bre
no mo say now you say
hello ranger
oh babradi nakopon who said the ecosi
say ya ni acting chairman kura me maybe
oh last national council meeting no
it's not about meeting now what what's in that na we meeting o dey juma ya we meeting
me so that's the craft me kasa catch on unim oma adwuma na emra enye brave kakra no mo paye ma party no mo adwuma na enye den sa already people have raised issues about feeding you man here now who feed into it what grant interview graphic and you are happy a picture boho and you have to me fool but now I say you are referring to the disciplinary committee cry and yet but akobasa ebio unim our say party no eje omunfun so tum no more course so abramu aben ma na enye